frequently. I love to make her scream a sneakily. Squirting all over the BBC. That bitch a beast. Throw low level 10, don't get your raincoat. She is so
Legends, man. The pull up. Crown Vic, man.
Yeah.
Where did you get this name, Crown Vic? Where do you come up with that, man?
When I first came out, I was known as Minaj.
Right.
I turned 17, 18, and Minaj stood for a servant of a household, so I was really doing that for a minute.
Right.
And Nicki Minaj came out. It was over there.
For sure.
And the world knew Nicki Minaj. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. That's still my homegirl. She still fly.
Right.
For real.
Right.
But I had to regroup. Just like anybody who got respect for who come first. I got any respect for anybody who put something in the game first.
For sure. For sure.
Came as Crown Vic, man. Probably should have been that the whole time, man. I'm sitting there, my homeboys got Crown Vics around me. Niggas got box Chevys. You know how we roll. Cashville, you know how we roll. Yeah. Whole shout out to that Crown Vic club too.
Big boys.
Yeah, the Crown Vic boys. Yeah. Hell yeah, shout out to them.
Man,
yes.
Cashville got some of the hardest car clubs, man. They don't even know about us, man.
So I'm like, it makes sense. It's like, let's just be simple. Logic with it, just be logical with it. What would you call somebody named Victor? That's my real name.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what it is, man. Crown Vic. That's where it come from. When I'm singing on something, y'all think I'm singing or carrying a melody, they call me Vic James.
Oh, so you got two.
I don't want to do no alter ego thing. It's just something that when I feel like singing on that.
You Vic James.
Yes, sir.
Are you ever going to do a all Vic James album?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just hoping that people like Blue Germs.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
For real.
Well, man, yeah, man, let's get out of here, man. I'm glad to see you, man.
Man. Thanks, G Savage. G Savage, y'all look out for that Richest Gangster. It's that Mo 3. Let's go.
For sure.
Run it up. Stop playing, world.
Cashville Legends.
Facebook, Instagram, the whole world. What's up, y'all?
Cashville Legends to pull up.
Cashville to pull up. What's up, y'all?
Okay, you got any new projects coming out?
Of course, definitely, man. We got Blue Germs, that's from me, it's from yours truly. You know what I'm saying? We got Blue Germs coming out. Look for that. My man already just put his album out, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Mr. 1220 himself, Joe Stallion. He got
in Snap Mode 3.
Snap Mode 3. You know it. You know it, man. It's already blazing, man.
Sure.
I'm gonna let him tell y'all about that, but you know what I'm saying? Look for all the releases from 1220.
Yeah, I got him on here. He told us the meaning and everything of it.
Hey, but I gotta send a special shout out though to you.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about everybody viewing. So y'all tuned in, and then I gotta send it to the guy behind the camera. Fuck that.
For sure.
Cause we don't never give each other props. You know the man put y'all behind the camera. Y'all playing.
For sure.
Stop playing with this music game. Come on.
Man.
Cause when I come, it's gonna be serious.
Okay now. Okay. Why Blue Germs? What's that mean?
I said Blue Germs, man. It's like shit, man. It's infectious, man. It's the yearning for it, man. If you really want to get your paper game right, man, I'm telling you, it's the soundtrack. The people who's out there really getting it, man.
Right. So it's contagious to them blues.
Contagious, man. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
My man.
I'm getting it.
Cool, man.
Any favorite songs on this Blue Germs?
On Blue Germs, man, you can look for the title song. I'm gonna do that tonight, man. My man got his album release party. Joe Stad, like I said before, man, he got an album release party. Y'all come out for that.
Right.
Everybody support, man. We gonna support y'all shit. We gonna link up. And everybody network, man. It's Cashville. Why we playing it like we can't network, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get in there and do that for real. Everybody get in there and do it for real.
Any features that stand out on this Blue Germs?
On Blue Germs, I got 919 with Joe Stallion. You know what I'm saying? He damn near executive produced the album with me.
Right.
No bullshit, no cap. Coming from a different perspective on Cashville, man, on life itself, man. Blue Germs. If you got that yearning to get your shit together, get your paper, that's what Blue Germs about, man. Go and get that. Go and listen to it. It's going to be on all social platforms.
Right.
It's going to be out there. I'm going to get some physical copies and all that, man. Go back to the old school, man.
Right.
Because we missing some lessons, man. We can talk to each other.
Do you have any projects prior to Blue Germs? Do you have any projects that are out now on any platforms or any songs, anything you want?
The projects that we got out, like right now, is just I'm working on a second album, man. Flight Club.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's gonna try to do what Blue Germs ain't do. Whatever
Right.
y'all pick up from Blue Germs, that's cool, but Flight Club gonna come from a different perspective, man.
For
It's
sure.
deeper albums.
For sure.
Deeper music, man. 1220, we coming. We've been doing this for years, man. It's just time to put it out there, man. It's
Right.
time for the world to see it, man.
Right.
And you know G Savage. Hey,
sure.
man, I want y'all to know, the man behind the camera. Y'all gotta stop playing like this man ain't about his business. This
sure.
is G Savage. I don't
For
care
sure.
who at the door. Look here. Y'all need to go check out that motherfucking album, man.
Richest Gangster. Man.
Richest Gangster. Stop playing with
Okay,
yourself. Go
now.
check it out. Go
Okay,
check it
now.
out. Okay. Okay, I had to put that out there.
We
Go
gonna
ahead.
edit it out. We gonna edit it out.
Okay.
What age did you start taking rap serious?
I started rapping when I was like 14, man. And, man, I've been doing it ever since, man. Just it's something inside you. It got to be in you. A lot of people think it's, a lot of people think it's just the sauce or the drip or whatever like that. It ain't none of that, man. It's what's in you.
For sure.
You can't play with it. If you really believe you can do it, man, push it out there like you can, man.
Right.
I wouldn't be right here if I didn't believe it, man. Running
Right.
late and everything, but I'm here. Believe in yourself, believe in what you're doing, man. You're gonna take it there.
Yeah.
That's for every artist, including me.
Right. You started out rapping?
I started out rapping. I started out writing raps, thinking I could write raps.
Right.
Then I'm hearing other rappers like, bro, you gotta get your bars up. And I just study, man. People that say they want to do it, man, they don't study the game. They
Right.
don't listen to other artists. They think as soon as they dope, they think that's all it is,
So
and
you
you
think-
still gotta study.
You think you should put more time into your craft, and also
I do.
you're never reaching your final form until
I believe
you
that.
know what I'm saying?
I believe
get
that.
what you're saying.
I believe that.
Um,
For real, for real.
what local Nashville artists do you like? I hear your name is Joe Stallion, G Savage,
Yeah.
of course. Any other local artists?
Yeah,
that
definitely.
know?
Shout out to SES.
Okay.
Shout out to my homeboy Blow Carter. Man, when he come, man, y'all better be ready. That's what I'm saying. So much talent, man.
Right.
Shout out to every artist and aspiring artist. The
Yeah, that's what
aspiring
this
artists.
podcast is for, because they
Hell
don't know
yeah.
this is to get everybody unknown out there, man.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
Nashville is full of talent, full of undiscovered talent, and it
That's
needs
right.
to be, exposed out there, man. It needs to be
That's
shown,
That's
to the
true.
world.
It's facts, man. Facts.
When did you first knew you had a buzz with this rapper? Like,
Man,
you
I'm
keep
telling you,
going
man,
with
I've been doing this so long. People would look and be like, oh, he just starting or whatever. What it is that I've been doing it.
it? Right.
It's just that, you know what I'm saying, if you let life catch up with you, if you let life, you know what I'm saying, affect you in a way that you feel like you can't focus on your craft, you will fall off.
Right.
I'm living proof that you can fall off or you can get on.
Right. But when did you know, like, okay, so you say this your craft. When did you know, like, okay, my craft can work for me, though? Like,
Very
this
young.
Is what I'm gonna do.
I heard the screams. I heard, you know what I'm saying, I heard girls saying you could do it. I heard
Okay.
my family saying you could do it.
Okay.
My mama, she religious, though.
Right.
She wasn't playing that.
Right.
If it ain't for God, stop playing with yourself.
Okay, speaking
You know
on
what I'm saying?
religion, you believe in God?
I believe in
Or you have
God
a
thoroughly.
You have a specific religion?
I believe in God.
Okay.
I believe in God. I believe that Jesus died for us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For real.
Who are your other favorite local artists?
Shoot, man. Anybody coming with it, man, as long as they ain't stepping on each other's toes, man.
For sure.
Find your lane, for real. That's one of my things. Like, I don't need this to find my lane. I don't need none of that to find my lane. Y'all know when y'all hear who it really is, man.
Okay, you say
For
you
real.
believe in God. You say you don't really have a specific religion.
No.
That's what it is.
No, I have a specific religion. I had Christianity, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I
If
believe
you
in Christ.
Christian, it
Yeah.
is what it is. You know what
I
I'm
believe
saying?
in
My little brother, actually, my baby brother,
Mhm.
is the first one to get on here and say, he's a Christian.
Yeah. But one of the things, like, how we gonna shame anybody else or what they
Right,
believe in?
right.
Like, I can't shame you for what you believe in
Right.
if I say I believe in Christ.
Right.
You feel me? Like, that's a
your
contradiction.
religion. I just want to
Yeah.
know, the people want to know. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They want to know a lot of these things. What do you feel about the Nashville weed laws?
That's a good question, bro. That's a good question.
I got a couple of them. You gonna love this.
That's it. I already do, man. I'm glad to be here, man. Slid in just in time. Slid in just in time. The weed laws, man. I don't know which way to go with it, man. Cause how you gonna take out of the pocket of those who run with it when it ain't legal? You know what I'm saying? They really got to make that bag and feed their family.
Well, I say
It's
this.
two different ways.
I say this. Once it's legalized, I think everybody's gonna have a piece of the pie.
Okay.
Because it's one of those industries where you can actually pay with crypto to get it. You get what I'm saying? So when the dollar falls, you do need to be in an industry, you know, that you can pay with crypto to get something.
Now that's the thing.
Now,
do you think the dollar's gonna fall anytime soon?
Yeah,
as much as
it will fall. You can see now that we're scarce on everything. We're scarce on food. We're scarce on drinks. You go to the store, you can look on your container now. You used to see it'll be like 2 years before your stuff go bad. Now it's 2 months. You see what I'm saying? That's because we're scarce on everything, man. We're running out, and the dollar is not even. It doesn't even have value no more. You used to get a lot for $1.
That's right.
Now you can't. You see what I'm saying?
I did that.
But you know the dollar is it has on the dollar that it's a note of debt. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So therefore, we didn't have any real resources.
I noticed that
because we borrowed everything and stole everything to start the country. You get what I'm saying?
Real shit.
So the dollar was just a piece of paper because we had to make our own currency because we didn't have any natural resources like other countries.
Do you feel like we'll do that besides crypto though? Right now at this point. That's my thing. Do you feel like there's going to be something that's
yeah, it's a few countries already gathering together to make their own currency. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, in the end, it's going to fall just because of religious reasons, because of you know, famine, people trying to eat. You know what I mean? It's going to fall because you know the dollar is division. Yeah. You know, without the dollar, you wouldn't know who's poor, who's this,
rich,
who's up, who's down. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
It's division. So they're gonna knock that out because just think when they want you to join forces with them, you know, they're gonna knock out any obstacle that's gonna keep you from joining forces with them. Right. You get what I'm saying? Like,
but see, don't that make people starve? Don't that make people turn to famine?
But they don't care because look at when the slaves got to fight. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't care if they dying. They just want their freedom. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you knock out that one obstacle, and they joining up to the army.
Right.
They don't even see the bigger picture that they getting played out of it. But you know, hey man, this is knowledge, man. You know
This is, man. Yeah, you go in. You make me want to go in.
What do you feel about the Nashville gun laws? The open carry?
Man, I feel like, man, we got that responsibility. It's just like, if you win a lot of money, man, you got a responsibility.
Right.
A lot of people that win a lot of money, they don't even want to feed their family. Family right there, they don't even want to feed them.
Okay.
So we got a responsibility, even with the gun laws.
For sure.
Do them background checks. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to a lady the other day. She was talking about how we need to do those.
Right.
Because for that incident that happened, that accident, that terrible accident that happened,
right,
we needed to know that, checking her background.
But, okay, let me say this. I know a few people whose background are crystal clear, but that don't mean they won't snap and then use their rifle.
Absolutely.
And that's what the open carry is. Now you can go to the store and just buy it.
Absolutely.
But with the background check thing being said, do you think that it's wrong for them to keep the open carry away from felons?
No, I don't. Depending on their background.
Right.
It depends on their background.
Right.
If you going to jail for murder, you on parole or whatever.
For sure.
Hell nah.
Right.
Come on now.
Right.
Now, if you got something to, but then that's the same thing. It's a contradiction to say that man can't protect himself on these streets, no matter what.
Because I had somebody on here who said, you know, he believes that felons should.
Yeah.
Man got out from 20 years.
And like my man said, who fell on the floor earlier, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to show just one side. It's two different sides to it.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying?
He wants to be able to protect himself. So, you know, he get out from 20 years and then the game done changed. And
exactly.
He still he got the old self. That's what my boy was saying. And he got switches and all that. They getting up out the stoves type
That's
thing.
That's right,
you know?
man. They coming in the store with switches and shit, man. They coming in the stores, extendos.
Right.
What up, dog? I'm like, man, y'all young niggas, y'all got it.
Because I always put this in on it. I always put this in on it. Do you feel that they set us up for a trap because they made it 100% of the time for all violent crimes? Like if you unlawfully shoot somebody, you get 100% of that time, though. You get what I'm saying? You know they made that law right after the open carry law. You feel that was a trap, or you feel, you know?
In certain ways.
Yeah.
In certain ways.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it like this. Like, this is the way I think about it. If that person meant to kill somebody, that's one thing.
Right.
And see, that's one of them things.
For sure.
We don't want it to be a contradiction. We want it to be either black or white. A lot of people try to ride that gray area. Well, he had the right to kill.
Yeah.
Or it's self-defense.
Yeah.
Now, if that dude just went after that dude, come on now.
Right, because you can't even, like, at the time when you could have a gun license, like, on the paperwork it says that you couldn't even possess it on MDHA property. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I read that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you need a gun the most. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, you know, they kind of tricky with that.
You know.
How do you feel about the Nashville radio stations?
I feel like they don't give us enough play, and I mean all of us.
Speak on it.
They don't give us enough play. 101, y'all know better. I'm not calling y'all, but y'all know better. Y'all know all the talent. Y'all send people that y'all think is nobody to an event where there's somebodies. There's a room full of somebodies.
Right.
A room full of them.
Right.
And won't put them on. Y'all know that.
Okay.
All them hit songs y'all hear that's local, that's right here in Cashville, but y'all bump Memphis all day. No disrespect to Memphis. I love Memphis music, but come on, man.
They play their local artists though.
They support them. That's support.
Fredo Ruthless, a Nashville artist, is getting played in Memphis right now.
That's support. That's support. That's what it's about.
That's what we need here, you know.
Yeah.
We need more local.
They trip out when I come to shows. Look, they trip out when I come to shows. They be like, oh, he got the big head. He looking like this. Don't let that perception get you.
Right.
I'm here to support everybody who's really into it. If you're really into this music shit, I'm there for you.
Okay, saying that, how do you feel about the whole music scene, period, though?
Like, we there.
Right.
We there. The thing is, the one who crack it open, I don't care if it's Young Buck, I don't care if it's Starlito, I don't care if it's G Savage, I don't care if it's motherfucking Crown Vic.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is. We can't be selfish about it. We gotta give it his fair due. If this man been grinding harder than me and him do a track together, I'd be a fool not to let him come on this opportunity. Any opportunity I get to do this. We gotta be fair with each other. We gotta be real with each other. We stop being real with each other because we scared of each other.
Right.
Because we scared of ourselves. If you scared of yourself, you scared to go into any other nigga hood talking about, nah, this nigga might shoot me. Right. Nigga, do the song, get the fuck up out of there.
Right.
Handle your business. Handle your shit. That's what the music is for.
I think I always say this, people create their own problems amongst each other because it's easier to hate than it is to love.
Of course.
It's easier to look at somebody and say, hey man, I don't know him, man. Fuck that nigga. What with the war? You know, something bad about him. Than to look at a person and be like, man, hey man, I'm gonna put some money in dude's pocket today. Man. Hey man, I'm gonna put
invest in other people, man. I invest in good people. I try to find the good in people.
Yeah,
you got to find the good in people, man. Because if you think that the whole world evil, you're gonna run around on demon time. You're gonna run around on your own shit in your own mind, thinking that that's what it's about.
Right.
When it's a whole world full of thinkers, innovators, people who are doing things, and you ain't even tapped in. So you can't blame nobody but yourself.
For sure.
You can't blame nobody at the end of the day but yourself.
For sure.
You ain't tapped in with nobody. You ain't say, hey man, I'm late, but I'm here. You ain't tried none of that. You sitting back at the crib watching this.
Right.
Knowing who you supposed to tap to. Know who your big homie is. Know who you supposed to reach out.
Right.
Come on, man. Be real with yourself, then you can be real with me. And we might do something together.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell
I'm for real.
Hell yeah. Have you ever had a near-death experience or a moment that made you slow down and wake up like, whoa?
Yeah. I've had experiences where I've had to
handle business.
Either handle business or just look at the big picture and avoid that situation.
Okay. Humility.
You know what I'm saying? I had to learn how to be humble. That's how I got here, being humble. Instead of thinking, oh, okay, I ain't gonna do no songs with nobody else. Wait till they hear my voice. Wait till they see my face. I'm the shit. That whole persona is out the window, man. When you see me, you see somebody who you hear in the music. You see somebody who is that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So the perception is the reality. But don't go around thinking I'm something like a killer.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying?
Understood.
But as far as my songs, y'all hear it in the songs, y'all know I'm as A1 as the next guy and as the next rapper when it comes to they shit.
For sure.
We ain't got to play with it. You hear it in the song.
What would you say, or who would you say inspires you to keep doing this music or keep going?
The people who try to go to the studio and can't afford to.
For sure.
The people who are out there struggling, the people who are trying to do their music while they working 9 to 5. For real, for real. Yeah. I know that whole struggle. I am that struggle.
Right.
The people who would do anything to do it, no matter how old they get, no matter how young they are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you feel it inside you that you need to be dropping something, go ahead and do it, man, by any means, man. I know that. come here on the bus. I've come here on foot. If you really mean it, do it.
Determination.
That determined.
For sure.
There's people that think they already too good. I can see if you sitting on a meal ticket.
Right.
But they already too good. You know, if they don't pay me 10 million, I ain't gonna do this. What?
Right.
Really?
Right.
For real.
What artists inspired you growing up?
All different kinds, man. Shout out to rest in peace, first of all, to Tupac and Biggie, because both of them inspired me. Both of them. Both Geminis. I'm a Gemini. They Geminis. They both inspired me.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
T.I. and motherfucking Ludacris and motherfucking Andre 3000.
Okay.
I'm sending shout outs to all they camps, all they people, because everybody around them was creative.
Who you think won that beef?
Which beef?
Ludacris and T.I.
He said he was gonna come with the real. Look.
Yeah, who won that one? I gotta give it to Luda.
You give it to Luda?
No disrespect to T.I., but I gotta give it to Luda. That Stomp Cashville verse, man, come on, man. Classic. And
Luda, no disrespect, you know you hard.
Man.
We know you hard as a people.
So
T.I. too.
The boy so hard, he just started doing movies.
King motivated me though. When he first was coming out, man, that nigga was talking about nothing but get that money, man. Motivation, all that, man.
I don't take nothing from T.I.
The King, baby.
He won the Lil Flip beef.
Nah, but see, to me, as far look,
the Ludacris beef.
The thing with that though,
when I say beef,
who record was
I'm talking friendly competition, rap, sports competitor type thing. No killing me on the streets type. I know it'd be publicity anyways, you know what I mean? But on some sparring, rapping, lyrical, Ludacris definitely got down on that one, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you think that when he said that's Ludacris, that it was a shout to Ludacris? Me getting beat down, that's Ludacris. Because I don't see Ludacris getting beat down nowhere.
I mean,
that's the thing. Like, it's the perception. Do you think that's a legit beef? Like, that nigga was like, I can see if Luda was like, hey, T.I., fuck you. And then Luda was like, oh, shit. Got DJ Toomp about and it's beef. It's legit beef. That's what I'm saying. What do we perceive beef? You see what I'm saying? Like even with Pac and Big.
Luda was pretty direct, though. So even if Tip wasn't, Luda was pretty direct. Tip could have answered to that. He answered everything else. He just answered the booster with the paperwork part. You see what I'm saying? He can answer it. You know?
No, he didn't. He said the paperwork part.
With the paperwork part of things. So he can answer it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like he don't answer. I mess with the King though, man. Motivation, one of my favorites, man. 24.
The King.
You don't know me. You know what I mean? What you know about that?
You can't take it away from him, man.
Ride with me. You feel me? Let me show you where we kick it at. See that? Hey man. Hey, I ain't even gonna get into all that, man. But hey, speaking on the T.I. thing.
T.I. one of the artists.
Not calling him one.
Okay.
Do you think a snitch and a rat are the same thing?
From seeing what I seen between,
just in the world, we off the T.I. thing. We off.
Well, think about it like this: is a tattletale and a snitch the same thing? That's a tattletale and snitch. It's a tattletale, one that you know. Look, think about it. One that you know is gonna go around and doing that number there.
I say it is.
Okay.
But I got people breaking it down to me.
Yeah.
As snitching is more just like, you know, when it might be really we try to X out the kids, but it's more like when the kid do it or somebody gang banging doing wrong, and then they get beat up by their homeboys. They go tell the police. That's snitching. A rat is supposed to be like a confidential informant, somebody who went undercover. But to me, telling is telling. But you got people who really separate the two.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why I asked.
But see, it's people that know that. Okay, if I run with him, I might get caught up in some shit.
Right.
There's people that don't know that they innocently get up in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if they telling the police and you didn't know, they sitting there telling you, I'm gonna ride with you, that's one different thing. But if they ain't told you nothing and you think that person is not A1 cut from the street,
right,
stop playing with yourself and don't have him around you. It's a decision on both ends.
Nah, for real.
The dude that's sitting there trying to play street, you know the streets always catch up to us, no matter who you is.
Right.
I don't care who you interviewing, I don't care who they think they is. In reality, when the streets catch up with you, you gotta know who you is. You gotta stand on that.
Okay.
Now, if you're going to stand on that, stand on that. I was with him. That's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you don't feel like you gotta tell them who they, hey man, I wasn't with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was by himself. Did he do it? Hell nah. I don't know. I wasn't with him.
For sure.
Play that card. Lay down. Niggas be scared to lay down for 6 months. What's up with that?
Okay, speaking of laying down for 6 months, you ever been incarcerated?
Shit, I've been incarcerated for about 2 months.
Why? It don't even matter the time, because everybody, you know, I just asked this. What's the wildest moment or the wildest thing you seen while you were incarcerated?
Motherfucker got cut up in another part. They run telling and talk about some whoever blood need to go to that other part to defend their homie.
Right.
That's the wildest shit I seen.
Okay.
That gang shit crazy.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Niggas serious about that. That's what I was
serious.
talking about. Niggas stand up.
For sure.
Niggas be standing up.
Blood. They got a lot of blood, a lot of Crips, like
yeah, man. It's a lot of gangsters out there, man. And I don't even.
Russian mob, a lot of people. You feel me?
When it comes to it, I don't even play with them because they don't play. They do not play. Yeah, no disrespect to none of them.
You know what I'm saying? That's like whatever they joined at the time. Have them.
But see, that's the thing I'm going back to. It's decision making. If you know you gonna stand on something, stand on that.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit there and disrespect anyone blatantly, just come out of nowhere blatantly disrespecting you for no reason, man. But don't come around me with that rah-rah.
Right.
Don't come around me with that bullshit.
Speaking on that, how do you feel about rappers? I guess I need to quit asking the question this way, because I say it this way because I do know a few who work 9 to 5s and don't trap, don't be in the streets at all. And they get on the microphone.
I do a look. I ain't gonna lie, look, man.
And woo the woo.
Is it a grind if they throwing 12 hours? Look, is it a grind?
That's why I said I need to stop asking like that, because on the flip side, let me finish. I know a lot that do work and do it at the same time. So let me start asking it like this for all my viewers that's listening. How do you feel about rappers who portray themselves as something they're not? Do you feel like that's just entertainment? Hey, that's their business? Do you feel like, hey man, they need to quit that? They messing up the game. They fucking up the game.
Yeah, because it's something they ain't got to do.
Right.
Like, what makes you so unappealing? Like, for real, I'm talking to all the rappers out there. What makes you think that you're so unappealing that you got to put on a facade? You got to front like you something you not. Okay. I'm not sitting here like a boss. Y'all know who I am. Y'all see me when I'm going to work. Y'all see me if I got to get rid of something. Y'all see me if I'm really doing all this stuff.
Right.
You see what it is. I don't have to front. It ain't in my music to front. Okay. I'm not sitting here heading no cartel, but you know what it is.
Right.
I couldn't sit here and you see something glistening talking about he ain't got no money. You can't play with yourself. What you viewing, it gotta be the math. If we struggling, we struggling. We all struggle. Yeah. We all struggle. For real. If we struggling, that's what we doing.
Yeah, man.
But if we coming up, we telling people we coming up. Let's come up.
I had an old head used to stay with me, man, and he say, man, Savage, man, you know, even when we was fucked up, man, at least we was real fucked up. And that shit used to be the realest thing, man. You know, it's stuff like that. You know, you got to stay real no matter what's going on, man. Just like you got to thank God even when you might walk out and stub your toe, man. Thank him.
You remember what we talked about?
Thank him. You know what I'm saying? Right. Instead of arguing, thank him.
You remember what we talked about, Jay?
For sure.
He had a verse where he was like, and then speaking on that, like, you pull inspiration from it. That's me, man.
Okay, I had to make sure. I'm sorry.
Ain't no pack of
I had to interrupt this.
On,
man, then you got the cigarette pack full of weed. I just looked at it and see if it was square in there. There's weed in there. That kind of
but Jay, he was talking about how like he was saying how we was all dirty poor.
Right.
We was all happy poor, but when we got rich, that's when the signals got crossed and we got flipped. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Staying that focus no matter what happened.
Right.
No matter what happened, keeping that focus.
Right. Okay. Speaking of all of that, how you feel about beef and betrayal, man? Are you a forgiving person? They cross you one time, it's over.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
And what do you feel about the people you still love?
I'm forgiving to an extent because God,
you know what I mean?
Speaking on that, do you believe in God? If God can forgive us, why we can't forgive?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But if you feel like you can't forgive, I understand that too.
Right.
I understand when you gotta pull that trigger. I understand when you gotta lay somebody down. I do.
Sure.
I understand the core of that.
Would you?
For people who listen, I understand the core of that.
Hell yeah, when you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, for sure. It is either you or them. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Would you take 20 years for 20 million for your family to be straight?
That's a good answer. Man, if y'all don't put this man on a bigger platform, I'm talking about all day. You hear these questions? Y'all hear this shit? For real. Real people. Y'all hearing it. If this is going on this platform, on any platform, y'all already know by the questions he's asking it's supposed to be big. Let's do this. Say that.
On me.
It's your boy.
20 years.
20 years,
million.
man.
Would you take it?
Nah. 20 years of what? Prison?
Yeah. For 20 million for your family to be straight, like, or just to lead to your family, man. You think that's worth 20 years?
Yeah, after my music.
20 million?
Yeah, because that's going to add 20 to it.
For sure.
For real.
For sure.
For real. All I ask them to do is hold me a cool 10. I know how to flip that.
Okay.
Look out for that song, Flip It. Blue Germs.
Okay.
For real. Look out for that.
What's your favorite versus battle, man? Industry versus battle.
That's crazy because they all good.
On me.
They all had moments in them.
Different ones being
they
said.
all had moments in them.
But I had my answer personally is Jadakiss versus Dipset. I think
you know it. That's one of the hardest. It's one of the hardest.
I mean?
All day. Jadakiss to me, man, he one of my favorites.
Come on now.
No lie.
Flowers, man.
I moved down to Tennessee when I was 11 years old, man. 1991, man. I was 11 turning 12, man. I moved down
Shout out to Tennessee.
From New Jersey. Shout out Brick City. Shout out Cashville all day. Hey. They raised me. Cashville raised me.
For sure.
They raised all of us.
That 3 6 and Bone was pretty nice too.
Man.
Gucci and G's, I had a lot of people say
that was one.
Ain't gonna be one.
That's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites.
Okay.
For real. For real. I don't have a definite because I love so many different artists. Like, I pull different things from different artists. Like, I get inspired from them. Like, people don't be knowing. They be thinking, you trying to be the shit.
I know.
Nah, nigga, I think you the shit.
I know I asked who inspired you when you grew up. Who are your favorite artists big time now?
Believing in myself. Making myself one of the artists that I believe in. That's
okay.
Yeah, for real.
Good.
I really want to be up there where they be like, yeah, him.
So who you listen to?
Who we talked about earlier.
Tupac.
Luda.
Oh, Luda.
Okay. Tupac, one of my favorites, man. People be trying to say I sound like him. I be like, hell no.
Listen to Luda still though. That's pretty.
Yeah, Luda hard. T.I. He's still hard. Shit.
Right.
I be hoping that him and Boosie patch this shit up.
Yeah, they did. They already done.
Oh, cool.
They saw the airport together, so
that's what we need, man. Because we need to get this music out here, man. It's like
that's
the thing is like
man.
The thing is like, man, look.
That Boosie and T.I. stuff was publicity, man.
Nah.
Man, you know that stuff be publicity, man. They got an album about.
You think they do it on purpose just to have us like, man, let's tune in?
Man, the album
you think they got the time to do that?
Man, them
the album need to come out.
But see, it wasn't the first. Boosie act like it wasn't and all that.
Well, Boosie gonna stand on what he believe in.
Man, well, he about
that's to just like T.I. When he did the paper party, what he was doing, he was standing on what I believe. I'm gonna stand on what I believe in. Where you at?
Right.
So it's natural that they would get it together, hash it out. It's natural, for real. What's unnatural is when niggas get so mad to the point where they can't understand each other's points. That's what we be fucking up at.
Yeah, I did say that.
We fuck up right there.
Man.
There at that moment where we know, hey, bro, we got a misunderstanding. All right, let's come together. We don't need the media.
So you think men need to talk it out more, man?
We got to be men.
For sure.
What's the definition of a man?
For sure.
What's the definition?
You said, what's my definition? Man, I got too many of them.
Every man got their own. But what you define as a man is something to hurt somebody else, though. If you think that slapping up a woman, abusing your kids is the definition of a man, that means the man that was in your life taught you wrong.
For sure.
And it's your duty to find out what's right and what you define as a man.
For sure.
I know I want a woman.
Right. My definition
that's one thing of being a man.
My definition of a man is definitely knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and love, life, and loyalty. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you got to keep that mindset. You got to have you some dedication, determination, and discipline.
It start from within, man.
You got to have your mind right, man.
It start from within.
Plan right, proper preparation.
That's right.
I ain't gonna say too much, man. But
no, you saying the right thing. Fuck that.
You gotta stay on the right path now. Because it's a money making and murder type world out there. You feel me?
You right.
Yeah, man.
You gotta stay in your guard, man. You gotta stay in your guard. Stand on what you believe in, man. People be saying they believe in this and that, the third, but they don't stand on that. They be the first one to tell on the homie. They be first one fold under pressure.
Every time.
We know better. We know better.
Every time. Okay. Who you think could go up in a versus battle against you?
Shit, everybody till I whoop them.
Okay.
Everybody could come on.
You think anybody?
I think anybody. If they pull my little catalog, the little 2 albums.
I think the versus battle be.
They pull my little 1.5 album. I think I can go against the best.
Okay.
I'm supposed to feel like we all supposed to feel. You feel like that?
Hey, well.
And me and you went on the versus. Who you think gonna win? There you go. Look. That's for the viewers. Look, all the viewers like, ooh, tension in this. Yo, we need that. Hey, but it's healthy though. See, we ain't on that bullshit. It's healthy.
This is the thing though. This is what I say. I say everybody. When I say who you think can go up against you, I don't mean no beefs. No, I mean who do you personally like that you would like to hear their catalog play on stage against yours?
Yours. Joe's.
Okay.
Everyone who's around me, I think they worth it.
Okay,
I really think they worth it.
Real talk.
For real, it don't take no big old star to go against me and I found something.
Right.
I don't want to be the one to say I'm on something. I want y'all to determine that. I want the public, whoever listen to this, whoever hearing this, I want them to say, hey man, he on something. He on something different.
For sure.
That's what I do it for. Yeah. I don't do it to just be like, man, I'm on something different. I want y'all to be like, hey man, he might be, even if it's he might be. Because even sleep on that, don't be a sleeper.
Right.
Don't be no sleeper. That's the hustlers out there. Don't be no sleeper.
Have you had moments where you were ready to quit or give up?
All the time. I think we all go through that.
Right.
I think we all feel like we ain't good enough. I think we all go through because I went through them. Right. And I was asking myself where they come from. Yeah. And instead of asking myself, I said, man, if I'm feeling like that, that means there's something that I need to do to resolve it.
Right.
Because I don't even want to feel like that. But I'm making myself feel like that. I'm feeling like I ain't good enough.
Right. So what kept you going in those times?
Seeing other people do it.
Yeah.
And if I see other people do it and I'm sitting there like, hold up, I could do it as good as that.
Yeah.
What the fuck I'm wasting time for?
For sure. For sure.
That's how I felt. I said, hell no. That's what made me do it. Yeah. That's what made me want to do it. That's what should make y'all want to do it.
For sure. I know you say you're from Jersey. You said what age you moved down?
11 years old, 1991.
Okay.
I was born a long time ago. People be thinking I'm halfway young. Hell nah.
For sure.
For real, been here.
91?
91.
Okay, that's my year.
I was 11 turning 12.
Okay, that's my year.
Yeah. You know when I turned that age, Juice was in the theater.
Okay.
The movie Juice was in the theater.
Okay.
When I moved down here.
Speak on it. Put some
y'all know the Outer Limits. People that's from Cashville. Y'all know the Outer Limits? I was there. I saw it when it was a theater before it turned to the Outer Limits out there.
Okay.
When Young Buck got on, I felt like the whole city was on. Okay. And it was on.
Put the history
for real.
On. Put some history
and when Pistol was doing his thing, I was like,
for sure.
City on.
For sure. Speaking of Pistol, man, who are some Cashville legends to you?
Man, Pistol, Buck, D-Tay. Both of them.
Okay.
Let's stop bullshitting.
Give them they flowers.
For real, I got to.
For sure.
Got to.
For sure.
For real. It's so many of them, man. For real, there was a label that I used to want to sign to when I first got down here.
What is?
What's it called, man? Damn, man. He used to bang some songs. That's the thing about the radio. He used to bang some songs.
Right.
92Q used to bang them. Shout out to 92Q. Back in the day, y'all used to bang hip hop from here.
Right. They did. They really did. Okay.
And damn. Greenway.
Okay.
City Paper.
Shout them out.
Lido. Man, so many of them, man. There's so many of them, man.
For sure. For sure.
It's so many. I ain't going front. It's so many of them.
For sure.
For real. You!
For sure.
I'm sitting there watching you on the motherfucking mic. I'm like, who is that dude that let them do that little one mic thing? I can't even get on that motherfucker here. Give me a shot in the city. Shit. There's so many motherfuckers doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna link you in with the right people.
And see, that's the thing. It's a flip side of that. Like, I don't get to listen to everybody. Too.
Right. Okay.
That's why I say I gotta be one of my favorites.
Okay.
I gotta be something that you want to listen to.
For sure, man. For sure. I think that's self reflection and self preservation, man.
How do I become the type of artist that you would want to listen to that my life can relate to yours?
Right.
That's one of the infinite, and I'm talking about to the end of time journeys that I'm going through as an artist.
Right.
You understand that?
Right. I can definitely understand it.
For real.
You know? Would you say you are a conscious rapper more than a street rapper? Or
I can't say I could put a label on it yet. I had to let the people do that. Because people be like, man, yeah, it is. It definitely is. It's
a Gemini thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trust me, I know.
Perfect.
How do you feel about education? Do you feel like we need more Black history in the school?
I feel like that right there. I feel like we don't have to be afraid to learn new things. Like me, I'm a dinosaur to the game. Like, all I like to do is rap. People be like, oh man, you should be wanting to be in technology and all that. When the internet came, man, the only thing I was really good at was rapping. Right. Everything else was like, yeah, it's passing you by. Man, you ain't investing Bitcoin. You ain't investing in Amazon when it came out. I was sleeping in all that, and it was right there in my face. Yeah. Right there in my face, like everybody else's face.
Okay. And
the only thing I was good at is rapping, bro.
Yeah. That's how you know it's your natural talent. Your calling.
And I couldn't sleep on that. I couldn't even sleep on it. Like, people were like, oh, well, you like to act, you like to do that. Nah, if you give me a script, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Right. I would expect it. I would expect the same from you.
Speaking of rapping being the only thing you feel like you were good at, have you ever tried to start any other businesses or dream to start any other businesses outside of rap?
I always had a dream of a team with like 5 different artists. Okay. And I'm interacting with them.
Like your own label?
Yeah, like our own team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Speaking of your own label, you're an independent artist, right now?
Definitely.
If you had a chance to get signed, what camp would you go with?
Man, I don't know, because I don't know if they want you to ride. Think about it. Do they want you to ride for them to show that you down, or do they want you to rap for them to show that you down?
Oh, okay now.
Think about that. If I sign with 1017, you want me to go and get it in blood, and then I'm cool enough, I'm good enough? Right. Or do you want me to just really be like, hey man, do your skills pay the bills, my nigga? Okay, so you saying, I don't want you to judge nothing. I want you to be on this damn platform and do it.
Right. So you saying you want to sign to a label that don't got nothing to do with being in the streets?
Nah, I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that, because if they represent the streets, they really represent my essence as Crown Vic.
So you saying they should just accept you as you are though, right? You shouldn't have to be proving anything to the label to fit in with the label.
All I had to prove is that I could put in work. Right. Like if they say, okay, you got 30 days, man, to show us you can do something. In 15,
you gonna grind, you gonna.
In 15, I want it done. I want it done.
Okay.
I want it done.
That real grind.
I don't care.
Yeah, man. That's I don't care. Ahead.
A lot of people too focused on how they feeling about it. Yeah. I know how I feel about it. I know when I feel fucked up.
You don't want to do first, so you can.
I know when I feel fucked up, bro. I know when I'm sleepy. I know when I want to just lay down and go to sleep. My son, he want to fuck with me. I gotta be up. If I gotta be up for my family, I gotta be up for the grind. Right. It's there. Yeah. All these opportunities in front of all y'all. For me to be able to be in front of y'all is an opportunity. On me. How dare I sleep on it? No matter what I think I look like to y'all. How insecure I would be that y'all don't know about.
For sure.
That's for real, man.
That's deep. It
might be too radical for a lot of people, but that's how I feel on me. Just about me. I ain't got to judge nobody, because I'm still judging me. I'm still working on me.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
no bullshit.
For sure.
I can't judge you when I know I'm working on me. That's a disgrace to you.
Right.
Just meeting you? Really?
For sure.
Let me stop, man. Get something to drink.
Come on now. Yeah, for sure.
For real, man. That shit, wait till, I give us a good 2-year run. Fucking with these interviews. I give us a good 2-year
watch.
What?
It's gonna be quicker than that. Watch.
Because you already got people. Platform,
you gotta see what my Facebook doing. That shit doing numbers off this shit.
Vlad need to take lessons from you. No my clips. On what you asking.
Actually, I've been taking lessons from Vlad. So, with that being said, man, you got anybody else you want to give a shout out to, or
Shout out to Joe Stallion. Shout out to G Savage.
For sure. Cashville Legends.
G Savage. Man. Shout out to Shot B.
For sure.
Shout out to Mr. Exclusive. Definitely shout out to Playboy 24. Let me say it right.
For sure.
Shout out to 1220. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. 1220. I said it already. Joe Stallion. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that was on the Snap Mode 3 album. Y'all see it back there, Snap Mode 3. It's already out. Go check it out. Before you check out any of my shit, check his shit out. For real, it's dope. It represents Cashville in a new light. We all need a different light to shine from, man. Stop playing.
For sure.
Let's do this. So.
I want to ask you one more question. I see you said you got a dream of where you're just managing a team of artists, right? So if that dream came, man, and you had to choose between being the owner of the label or being that main rapper that signed, which would you choose?
The owner.
For sure.
Because then I can show myself that I don't have to be selfish.
So CEO over rapping.
CEO over rapping.
For sure.
Because I won't have to see if I'm selfish anymore. Like,
yeah,
for all the people who got, look, check this out.
Jesus says to serve, not to be served.
That's right.
Your position of power is to give.
That's right.
This is a blessing in itself.
I don't have to do much with it. It's
you know,
and I appreciate it so much that it's going to work it.
For sure. Yeah.
That's why I said I'd rather be that person that could show them like he don't have to be about himself like that to be about his shit.
Right.
You don't gotta be about yourself to be about your shit. It's gonna show. If it shine, it shine. If it don't, it don't. If I sound like somebody y'all know or don't know, it's gonna show in the interview.
Right. And
I don't got a front.
I say that I let the people know that if you bluffing on the interview, it's gonna expose.
It's gonna show.
You know, the city's
if you're nervous,
this,
all that shit, man.
The gonna see this, man. And I like it, man. Like your interviews, you know, you flowing straight through.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You got a real vibe. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might be nervous or they might be lying about what they talking about on the camera. You know
That's probably why they nervous.
But you know we're good at reading it, so I know it's authentic.
Real shit. Real shit. We ain't got a front with it.
For sure, man.
People know that. They looking at the interview like, man, where he from? They got a million questions. I got y'all.
Right.
Don't worry about it. I got y'all.
Right. And I don't really have a specific religion.
I feel why people
what I believe in is too controversial for this show. You know?
I didn't want to tap on mine too much because I feel like people would think that religion itself is too controversial, which is crazy because if we talk about murder, it's never too controversial.
Well, I feel like people need.
That's what's crazy.
People always need division for clarification. Exactly. Like you got to divide something to be clear of the line. I swear it's like, you know.
That's some real shit, man.
I swear, thinking about that. If it wasn't no division, it wouldn't be us over here and them over there. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you clarify, hey, it's us over here and it's them over there. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And so I feel like that's what people need, division for clarification. And that necessarily shouldn't be what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't think like that. I think everybody, whatever you believe in, it's just like voodoo. If you believe in voodoo, voodoo is real. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it exists.
And like I just said something about Jesus earlier, you know, there's some people that might down witchcraft, but then you believe that Jesus could walk on water. Right. So you see what I'm saying? Like you gotta think about how they picking and choosing on some things, and you gotta wake up and find your own for you. You know, your own knowledge for you. Find more, ask more, do more, see more. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what made me believe in God and Jesus in particular?
Right.
Is the fact that, okay, when I came here, I was going to drop a verse, right?
Right.
I didn't even expect to see you here. I've been looking for you. Stuff like that made me believe all day that there's even if you just want to call it a higher power, some people want to call it that, that's fine. As long as you know you believe in something other than yourself that's making you greater. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the word. It's in the world.
That's divine
it's in the word.
That's all it was, divine timing.
That's right.
Divine.
Because I was looking for your number and everything. You know that.
Sure, divine
I'm putting that out there, man. My homie and my dog, I was looking for him, period. I want the world to know. I was looking for my dog, period.
They say it's hard to get in touch with G-Sam, man, you know. I'm around, though, you know, I just,
you know it? Yeah, you all over the city.
We linking in now, you know, I got you.
All over the city.
I got you, man.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, for real. He all old as shit.
For sure, man. And this is what I like, man. This the energy we need on here, man. This
need that, man. People be scared to show it, man. Like they can love that. There ain't nothing wrong with love somebody. Just be aware, because some people that hate you, you gotta be able to know what to do with them. You have to know how to handle that. Don't act like it's just all love because you meeting somebody who's willing to show you love. Right. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm like anybody else. If you offend me, what should I do? What would you do?
Right.
There we go. Right, okay. Right, anyway.
Right. I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. Yeah, man. You got a phobia of heights?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, I think I used to. I think I used to though. I used to be like, that's what the low life thing was, man. When I first started that, when I first did that, and then like, it was like a fear of it. Why shouldn't I be able to? If I can inspire myself, I don't know who else to inspire.
Right.
So why would I be unfair? First, it starts with: are you being unfair to yourself? Then are you being unfair to the kid who want to see something other than what they already see?
Right.
That's where some of that come from. Right. Are you being unfair to the kid and be like, man, I love rap, but they talking about the same. There's kids talking like that right now, bro.
Yeah. Understood.
We can't be afraid to say what we really need to say. What we feel like. If I feel like I need to say it, you gonna hear it. It ain't just no talking just to be on the track. That's the case. I could just be putting out album after album. I don't get that opportunity, y'all.
Let me ask you this. Area 51 and all of that.
Oh, shit. Where you going? See, we lit, so where you going?
Do you believe that all of this stuff is behind Area 51? Or do you believe in things like, the brotherhoods and all this secret society and the conspiracies? You believe in that? I just want to know, the people.
I believe that there's people that believe in that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that we make it exist as much as it does. I think that it exists, but I think that we perpetuate it.
We over-exaggerate.
Yeah, we overthink about it. We overthink about it. Like, okay, if it did exist, what can you do? You gonna go over there and fight an alien over in Area 51?
Right. Because this is what I be wanting to know. How do people sleep at night? And maybe I should start asking everybody this that tells me they do believe in all this. Knowing all of this about society and how they so-called poison the food and so-called...
I think people drive themselves crazy sometimes.
Knowing all of this about all the secret and all the... how do you sleep with that? Like, how do you cope with that? Like, because basically you knowing that it's happening, but you laying down. Like, the store is poisoning you with the food, but you're still eating it. You know what I mean? So how do you live with that? That'll make you go crazy in itself.
You have to believe in something, man.
Okay, stand for something or fall for anything,
That's
man.
Right. Give you that resting place, man. For real, man. At the end of the day, I don't care if somebody want to hate on me, want to show me love, man. I'm just thankful that I'm able to do it, man.
You got any
I can't think too hard about that. Like, if I think too hard about that and it carries to the next day, why would I want the same energy from yesterday to the next day?
For sure. You got any, back to the music, you got any dream features like big time or local?
You?
Okay.
I ain't gonna call. Look, man, we ain't gonna call G Savage local. He telling me to go everywhere. Hell nah. Look at the camera. Hell nah. Fuck that. Hell no.
Okay. Real talk.
Joe, me and Joe do features all day.
I appreciate the flowers.
Man, no doubt, man. For real, no doubt.
For sure.
Like Joe, he know it. For real, man. And anybody who really want to get down doing it, like if they song is something about, if they serious about it, let's get down. If they sitting there playing about it, how can I be serious about it? Sure. If you're not serious about it, how can I be serious about it?
For sure. Where can the people find you at, man? Facebook, Instagram?
Oh, man, you can find me on Crown Vic, man. Y'all look up CRWNVVS 615 Gmail. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can find me on Facebook. I go by my government. Couldn't type in that fly shit, so
for sure.
It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, y'all can't find me until I find y'all hitting out this shit on them social platforms.
That way.
So y'all look for that. Crown Vic is definitely coming. 1220. It's a brand. It's a movement. You know what I'm saying? It's Snap Mode 3. Y'all take a look right here. It's Snap Mode 3.
That's why Rich is
That's
gangster,
out right now. Stop playing.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, boy, man. That's why Rich is gangster, man. You know.
Rich is gangster. Look, man, you know, that's out right now. Yeah, look. I'm letting that look. Me and him bobbing the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Different angle. Yeah.
On me, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Have you, man.
Man, it's a pleasure being here, bro. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Hopefully I can get you back, man. When Blue Germs drop, man. Let people see how you really kick it, man. How you get down on that one, man. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
For sure, man.
I appreciate you having me, man. For real. And I appreciate y'all, people who turned in. I just appreciate y'all listening, man. For real.
For sure.
Because that's what matter. Y'all matter. Y'all turning in. We ain't telling y'all to run it up and hit subscribe. Y'all know what to do if y'all like it. You know what I'm saying? Man. Let's stop playing with each other and let's run everything up. Come on.
If you like it. If
you know what it is. If you don't watch it. Stop watching right now. Cut it off if you don't like it. See, you still watching. Y'all still watching, bro.
It's the legends, man.
It's the legends.
Legends, man. To pull up, man.
Hell yeah, to pull up.
Crown Vic.
Thank y'all, man.
The show.
Crown Vic.
Cashville legends, man. To pull up. Man.